Well, one of the things that we want to do is there are some individuals in our recent history here in America that have really shaped the possibilities that we're here talking about today. It's been a long time in American history since we've had godly men who stood up for the Constitution and the Word of God both in the civic realm. And one of those men, without a doubt, my personal hero, is Alabama Chief Justice Roy Moore, who is running as a candidate for governor of the sovereign state of Alabama. And on behalf of all the candidates and the attendees here, Judge Moore, we have a plaque for you. It says 10th Amendment Summit, February 26, 2010, Atlanta, Georgia, for support of state sovereignty in America. Chief Justice Roy Moore. So, Judge, if you'll come up. He'll be coming back up in just a few minutes, and he has, I'm sure, some exciting things to share with us today, so you'll get another chance to hear him in just a few minutes. A few housekeeping things I want to share with you. First of all, during the course of the remainder part of the day, if you would, if you're going in or out of this room, if you would use the rear entrance there, and that'll make it easier for our fellows that are watching everything up here and making sure the equipment stays where it's supposed to stay and everything. So if you'll use that. Also, several people have asked about having their parking validated. If you are staying in the hotel here, you can have your parking ticket validated. If you'll see the front desk, I believe they can take care of that for you. Also, we are on a very strict schedule in this program, so hopefully everyone, including myself, will stick to that. We do have, I'm letting everyone know this, so the candidates, I'm saying this in front of everyone. We have a timekeeper down here. Naomi, if you'll raise your hand. Naomi has 2 cards up there for the main speakers. When you have 5 minutes remaining, she's got a 5-minute warning. And for all of us, candidates, main speakers, everyone in the program, she has a 1-minute, actually not a 1-minute warning, but a stop. So when you see the stop, that means stop. So we're very excited about the people that are here. We met those of us who are candidates running for office around the country. We met last night. There were 25 different candidates in the meeting last night, literally from all across the country. It was very exciting because these 25 candidates were from a total of 13 different states across America. That's more than a fourth of these United States that was represented at the first 10th Amendment Summit. And I think that's a good start for all of us. I think that's a good start for America. Let me tell you, we had 25 candidates in all last night. I believe today, if everyone shows up that is planning to be here, we'll have right at 30 candidates, all of us running on a 10th Amendment platform in our own races. Those 13 states represent all of the South, and also states that you might not normally associate with state sovereignty or states' rights. Illinois, Utah, Colorado, and California are also represented with candidates here. We here in the South have been keeping the 10th Amendment alive for everyone, and we're glad to see the rest of America joining in finally. Of those 25 candidates that were in the meeting last night, there were 15 candidates running for Congress, 1 running for U.S. Senate, 5 running for state representative, 1 for state Senate, 3 candidates for governor. And I think to me, the most telling thing about it all is that when we assembled that group in the room together last night, it was not just a bunch of Republicans in the meeting. There were Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians, and Independents. There is no way that the media can rightfully say that this was just some Republican event. This is an American event. One of the things that we did last night is that we spent a good deal of time together crafting a statement that we as the candidates meeting at the 10th Amendment Summit want to share with the world. We want to share it with the media after today, and we want to share it with you this morning. And one gentleman in particular was the author of the original draft of this, and then we all worked together to hone it down to what we all wanted it to be. But that gentleman is Mr. Ken Ivory of Utah, and I've asked him to come and share with you the statement that we've all put together. Ken, come on up.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you, all of you that are here. What a great honor. I bring you greetings of liberty from the sovereign state of Utah. I'm so thrilled to be here with you. I'm honored to be voice for this group and for this incredible event. But this really is where it starts. As Ray mentioned, this isn't Republican, this isn't Democrat, this is American. Resolution of the first Annual 10th Amendment Summit, Atlanta, Georgia, February 26, 2010. We, the people of the several states, created a federal government to serve as our limited agent, delegating to the federal government only those limited and few powers listed in the Constitution and no others. We recognize the federal government has seized unlimited power over virtually every aspect of Americans' lives in violation of the Constitution of the United States, specifically with respect to the 10th Amendment. We call upon freedom-loving citizens everywhere to stand with us as candidates for state and federal office, to pass meaningful and sensible legislation to restore the most critical check and balance deliberately designed into our constitutional republic, that of strong, sovereign states. We pledge to limit and restrain all federal government exercise of power that exceeds in any way the plain language of those few powers listed in the Constitution, and to nullify all others that exceed such limit. When we restore the balance of power between the states and the federal government according to the Constitution, our country will enjoy the dynamic blessings of liberty and prosperity once again. Respectfully submitted to you this day, the first annual 10th Amendment Summit, February 26, 2010. Thank you very much.
It was a very exciting time in the room last night, and I think the one thing we walked away from after that meeting was over is that all of the candidates in the room, we are excited. We want to begin to grow this movement. We're going to be going back to our respective homes, our respective states, and we're going to be recruiting other candidates to join the 10th Amendment movement in America. You undoubtedly already have contact with other candidates that are running for races from the bottom to the top of the ballot, where you're from. We encourage you to talk to your candidates, talk to your elected officials about the 10th Amendment and the importance of state sovereignty, and let's make this something that all of America will know about in a very short time. We're going to get to hear from virtually all of the candidates who are here participating in the summit today. And we've limited each candidate to a period of 3 to 5 minutes when they get up to speak today because, quite frankly, there's a slew of them. And we're excited about that. You're going to be excited when you hear from them. And it's going to be an exciting day. I have to tell you, though, we got a call late last night from Judge Napolitano's agent in New York letting us know that every single flight out of New York City from then till sometime tomorrow is canceled. So Judge Napolitano is not going to be here. We even thought about the possibility of doing a live feed, but it was just too late in the game to be able to put it all together this time. However, we do not intend for this to be the only 10th Amendment Summit in American history, so there will certainly be other opportunities for us to have the judge back. And so we're going to go on today because you still have plenty of great speakers ahead for the rest of today.